I'm so sorry. I never meant for this to happen.
Whether you meant it or not, it did. Look at what you've done to all the people who love you. Look at our daughters, Grace.
You both know that I love you, and I will always love you.
Then how can you throw us away like this? How can you choose to be with David and John instead of us?
She already told us, Jessica. She said we've all lived with this indecision for too long. And she was right. The decision had to be made. She did what she had to do.
And of course she did what she had to do for her own selfish reasons.
Well, whatever the reasons. Look, we all have to live with the consequences. And like I said, our marriage is over. You and I are finished. For good.
Sam, I wish...
Wish what? Wish that we never met?
No.
Wish that you could have us both, me and David? Two husbands would really solve your problems, wouldn't it?
Sam, no.
I'm out of here. I'm gonna go pack.
No, Sam, it's your home. I should leave.
Mom, no.
No, Jessica, you and Charity need a parent in the house. I'm not going to uproot you. It should be your father. And Noah's going to need a place to stay when he comes home from college break, so I should be the one to leave.
But where will you go?
The bed and breakfast.
Oh, how convenient. You don't even have to call a cab. You can just go right next door to shack up with your lover, David.
Kay, stop it.
Stop what, Dad? I'm just telling the truth. Now everyone else can see what I've seen all along about my sainted mother. That all she wants, all she's ever wanted, is to be with her stud, David.
Kay.
What, Jessica? It's true. And I say, let her go. We have all just seen the kind of selfish bitch she really is.
What did you say? I said the man Sheridan met and fell in love with long before she ever met you is not dead. Antonio, he's alive, okay? That man is me.
That's impossible. She said he was dead.
All right, Antonio, she was mistaken, okay? She only thought I was dead. Sheridan and I, we met long before she ever met you. Antonio, we were engaged. We were going to be married. She loved me. I mean, she loved me long before you ever took her to St. Lisa's. We're still in love, Antonio. And we're going to be together.
Antonio, don't! I know this is difficult!
Difficult? This is beyond difficult. My own brother just told me that my wife's in love with him.
Baby, it's all right now.
Sheridan, what is wrong with you? What do you think you're doing?
I'm taking my baby back, and no one is gonna stop me. Do you hear me?
Those nurses. Mother, go out there and find a doctor. Anybody. Just somebody. I need help here.
Oh, no. There's no way I'm gonna help you try and steal Sheridan's baby again.
You know what, Beth? You're upsetting my baby, so we're leaving now.
No! Somebody help me! Doctor! Somebody help me! She's trying to steal my baby! Get in here! Go!
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Kay, don't.
Why not, Dad? You know what I'm saying is true. And the truth hurts, doesn't it, Mom?
You're wrong, Kay. I will not be moving in with David at the B&B. I will have my own room.
Yeah, right.
Kay, that is enough, okay? You're just making things worse.
I'm sorry, Daddy. It just makes me boil that she is trying to make everyone think she is so pure and innocent. Look at this. The only available room at the B&B is right next to David's. As if you didn't know.
I didn't know.
Kay, I said don't do this.
I'm not doing anything. She is. I'm not the one who's walking out on my husband of 20 years. And I'm not the one who's turning my back on my family, Dad. She is. Why don't you yell at her?
Look, I'm not gonna yell at anyone. Okay, we're way past that now.
But what are we going to do? We can't just let this happen.
Look, we don't have a choice, honey. I guess we should just let your mom go and pack so she can start her new life.
I could kill you.
Antonio, don't do this.
I'm not gonna stand idly by and listen to this garbage, Mama.
Listen, Antonio, I know how you feel, all right? Now, I swear to God, I would do anything to stop you from hurting like this. Listen.
Stop. Just stop. Stop. Antonio, I know this is difficult.
Mama, this is beyond difficult. My own brother is sitting there telling me that he and my wife, that they're in love and that they were engaged. You know what that means? That means you've been sleeping with her behind my back this whole time?
Just stop it. Your brother didn't want any of this to happen, neither did Sheridan. This was just a series of terrible accidents of fate, that's all.
I can't even believe this is happening. I mean, my own brother betraying me like this.
Louis, please, don't blame your brother. Please don't blame him. This is not his fault. When that boat exploded, he thought that Sheridan had been killed. And when she came to, after you rescued her, she didn't remember anything, Antonio. She didn't know she was in love with Luis, and she certainly didn't know that he was your brother.
Until the two of you came back to harmony. Antonio, you gotta trust me. I know how you feel. You know, I felt the same damn way when I found out that you were in love with Sheridan.
So you're saying you're still in love with her?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still in love with her.
We've been back for months. Now, why didn't you tell me before now?
Somebody help me! She's trying to steal my baby! The baby's missing! Your baby is mine! What is taking my baby? It's my baby!
Oh, Mrs. Lopez Fitzgerald, you've got to go back to bed. You're not well.
She's trying to kidnap my baby!
No, Beth, you're confused. Look, I don't know where her baby is, but this is my baby. Oh, Mrs. Lopez Fitzgerald, you know, you're mistaken. I saw it on the news. Your baby died in a terrible accident.
No, see, that's the mistake. My baby didn't die. There was no way that my baby was in that car that went into the water because this is my baby. I would know my child anywhere. This is my child.
Jessica's scrapbook. In the 3rd grade. My daddy. The biggest, bravest policeman I know. My mommy, Grace, prettiest, sweetest, bestest mother in the whole wide world. My sister Kay. The biggest, baddest, most meanest sister in the universe. And my brother Noah. The most fun big brother in all of Harmony. Oh, Jessica. Am I gonna lose you? Am I gonna lose all of you?
I can't believe this is happening. I am so sorry for all the mean things I said. Please, Daddy, go after Mom. Go upstairs and make her change her mind.
Jessica, honey, that's not possible. Look, I've tried everything that I can think of to try to convince her to stay here with us, but she's made her mind up. Look, she has to do what she has to do.
And we know what that is. To shack up with David.
Will you shut up? Why do you have to be so cruel?
Hey, I'm not the one who's walking out on our family here, Jessica. I'm not the one who's being cruel. The bitch is the one who's being cruel.
Okay, stop calling our mother those names. She's a warm, loving, big-hearted woman, and she has enough love for all of us.
Shut up. I don't need advice from you about the woman who gave birth to me. And I know her better than you ever will. I've spent my whole life with Grace Bennett, or whoever the hell she is, and believe me, she's no saint.
Kay, come on, that's enough.
Is it, Daddy? Are you still defending her in spite of what she's doing to us?
Yeah, don't you have any sympathy for what she's going through? She's made a very tough decision, and I know how much pain she's in.
Good. Hope she dies from the pain.
Stop it! Stop it, both of you! This is tearing me apart. It's tearing us all apart. It's killing me.
Jessica, I know how painful this is. Hey! Get your hands off my daughter, okay? Don't you ever touch my daughter again. Do you hear me?
Why didn't you tell me?
Antonio, you need to remember where you are. You and we should just go home and talk about it there.
I'm not leaving Sheridan.
Neither am I, and I will try to calm down, but I want an answer now. Why didn't you not tell me when I first came back to Harmony?
I wanted to tell you the first time that I saw you and Sheridan together, all right? It was the first time that Sheridan remembered me and everything we had together.
You had plenty of time to tell me, why didn't you? In fact, there was a lot of time before the wedding. Why didn't you come up to me and say, hey, Antonio, I just want you to know that Sheridan and I, we're lovers.
He couldn't say that. I wouldn't let him.
You were so sick, and the doctors told us you probably wouldn't make it.
We knew how much in love you were with Sheridan, and we were afraid.
We were just afraid if we told you that you'd die, okay?
Also, you're saying that Sheridan, she married me out of pity.
No, she loved you. When she fell in love with you, it wasn't a lie.
Oh, she just loved Luis more.
No, Antonio, Sheridan didn't marry you out of pity. She loved you, okay? Yeah, she loved me too, but she promised that she would marry you, and she wanted to honor that promise.
Sorry I ruined your plans and lived.
Don't say that. We all thank God every day that you survived.
We didn't want to see you hurt.
Everyone just wanted to protect you, that's all.
Everyone. You talking about everyone here in Harmony? Everyone in Harmony knew about Luis and Sheridan? Everyone except for me?
You... Of course. Everyone knew that they were going to be married, and when she came back to Harmony with you, well, we just warned everyone not to say anything to you.
Everyone knew what a first-class idiot Antonio is, huh?
Please give me the baby.
No, you are not taking my baby away from me again. Nurse, you gotta help me. Sheridan's not herself.
I mean, after everything that's happened, it's understandable, but I can't let her take my baby.
Oh, I don't think Miss Lopez Fitzgerald's gonna hurt the baby, Miss Wallace. She's just so convinced it's her child. I'm gonna go get the doctor.
Well, hurry!
You are so beautiful. I will never let anyone hurt you. Ever again. I love you so much.
Your goose is about to be cooked, evil girl.
You're right. I'm sorry. I never meant for this to happen.
Oh, you meant for this to happen the first day you showed up in Harmony. Okay? That's why you came to Harmony.
John, I think it's time we go.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I think it's time to. So go! Get out of our house.
If you could tell Grace that I'll be waiting outside. John.
I still can't believe it. Why is this happening? How could Mom choose to be with David instead of us, Dad?
No. Look, she didn't choose them over you. It was me. She chose David. It's got nothing to do with you or Kay or Noah.
It doesn't?
Look, I don't want you to think your mother doesn't love you, okay? Look, I know she loves you with all of her heart.
She doesn't. I thought I was the only one she didn't love. I can see she doesn't love any of us.
I'm so sorry, Jessica. I wish that I could help.
Yeah, I wish there was something that we could do. I know how much you're hurting right now.
Thanks, Miguel, Charity. But Kay's right. Mom doesn't love any of us.
Okay, I want you to stop saying such hurtful things to your sister, okay? You're not making this situation any better. Now I'm gonna go upstairs and talk to your mother.
You did so well tonight. Oh, thanks for all your help.
You'd better make sure my dad's happy, or I swear I'll blow you and David and your lies right out of the water.
Antonio, look, I just want you to know how sorry I am, all right? You know, I hate that this whole thing had to happen.
Everyone knew but me, Luis. Why didn't I know?
Oh, I thought that you said something.
Well, yeah, I guess deep down I did. Well, hell, now that I think about it, all the times that I walked in on you guys, the conversations you were having, you comforting her, holding her, doing all the things that I should have been doing. Maybe I just didn't want to see it for what it was. That my own brother was right there, trying to make moves on my wife.
Mom, I missed you so much. And I love you. I will never let you go. Never.
See, there's no way that Sheridan's ever gonna give that baby up. And once Luis gets here and sees them together, he's gonna know exactly what you have done. As I told you, Missy, your goose cooked.
It's all right. Back in Mommy's arms. Mommy loves you so much.
What seems to be the trouble here?
She's trying to kidnap my baby.
No, I'm not. It's my baby. I know it.
You are my passion for life.
I feel terrible. I think part of this is my fault.
Charity, this is not your fault. You didn't do anything wrong.
Miguel, I moved here when my mom died, and ever since that, and Grace and I became really close.
Look, okay, Mrs. Bennett loves you, all right? You're her sister's child, you know? And if Kay is jealous of that, there's nothing that you can do. And it definitely didn't affect your aunt's decision to be with David.
No, but Kay's been trying to drive Mom away from Dad for a long time now. Why'd you do it, Kay? I mean, I know you wanted to find any way you could to hurt Mom. But look how you're hurting Dad.
Me? No, you're not gonna blame this on me. This was all Grace's doing.
Don't call her Grace. She's our mother.
Not to me, Jessica. Not anymore. She's just Grace to me.
Kay, she'll always be your mom.
And you know that she loves you.
No, she doesn't. If she really loved me, or any of us, she wouldn't be doing this.
But you haven't done anything to try to stop her, Kay.
What am I supposed to do? Kill David?
You're supposed to help keep this family together.
I don't think I want to. I think Dad can do much better than Grace. I want him to move on with his life and find somebody who he really loves. Someone who I know will do everything to make him happy.
Jessica's scrapbook.
Yeah. I'll be out of your way soon. Obviously, I can't take everything tonight. I'll have to come back for some stuff.
Grace, I'll only ask you this one more time now that we're alone. Are you sure this is what you want?
Yes. I'm sorry, Sam. I just have to do the right thing. And David was my first husband. We married each other in a church. We took our vows in front of God. It's not his fault or John's fault that I got amnesia and then married you.
Is it so easy for you to pack up over 20 years of our life together? Our love? So many memories. Just move out like it never happened.
Antonio, this is painful for all of us. You know, I swear to God that I never meant to hurt you.
No, you didn't.
No, of course not.
Luis, you know that Sheridan is my life. She is everything to me. She is my world.
Well, you probably don't want to hear this, but Sheridan's my life, too. And don't you understand how hard it was for me to watch you? To watch you all over the woman I loved? To know that you'd married the woman that was supposed to be my bride? I mean, you know that day at the church? It took every ounce of willpower for me not to rush up and take her out of your arms. But you know what? I didn't. And you know why? Because I love you. Because you're my brother, and I wanted to do everything that I possibly could to keep you alive. Even if that meant watching you take the woman that I love.
Would have been a lot easier if you'd have told me before. Would have been a lot less painful.
Yeah, well, I wanted to tell you as soon as you'd recovered, but everyone was afraid that you might go into a relapse.
We were worried about you, mijo.
Yeah, everyone said, wait till the time is right. But you know what? There was no right time. Antonio, there's no way around this pain and suffering.
Yeah, we know what you got that right.
Come on. I never meant for this to happen. It's fate. You know, it's some terrible circumstances conspiring against us. I'm telling you, I hate this, all right? I hate it.
Doctor, please, you've got to help me. That is my baby. And somehow Sheridan's gotten in her head that he's hers.
Hers? But we just saw the car go off the bridge into the water with her baby inside.
I know, and it must have been a horrible trauma.
But she's been on medication. Why is she out of her bed?
I don't know. She came in here and she snatched my baby away from me, and now she won't give it back.
Poor woman, she must be out of her mind with grief.
I know. And I can't imagine how horrible it would be to have your baby kidnapped and then killed right before your eyes. But I can't let her take my baby.
No, of course not.
That's my baby, and I want it back.
Let me talk to her. Sheridan? You have a beautiful baby.
Yes, I do. Most beautiful baby I've ever seen. Never seen one so beautiful.
Yeah? Can I have a look at him? I'd like to examine him just to make sure everything's all right.
No. No one's ever taking my baby away from me again.
Don't look so grim, Kay. You're finally getting your mother out of your life. I thought that's what you wanted all along.
It is. I just hate seeing my father hurt like this. He's absolutely crushed, Ivy.
Well, he won't be for long. Once Grace is out of his life, I'm going to show him what true happiness is. I am going to make him the happiest man on earth.
Like I said, you better. It's just so unbelievable that Aunt Grace would choose David over Sam. I mean, how could she walk out on him after all these years of being together?
I don't know. My mother's been waiting for my father to come back for most of her adult life. She won't stop believing he's still alive. Charity? What is it?
There's evil in the house, Miguel. I think it's what made Aunt Grace choose David over Sam. I just wish I knew where it was coming from, because maybe I could do something to stop it.
No, Sam. This is not easy for me. It's the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Walk away from the man I love. The man I've loved most of my life. Oh, it's killing me.
But you're doing it. You must really want it. You're walking out on a home that we built together. Children that we created together. For a man and a son that you don't even remember. God, I hope it's worth it. I hope it's worth destroying so many lives.
Did Sheridan know that you were going to tell me the truth tonight?
No, she didn't. I know as upset as she'll be about hurting you, she'll be a lot less stressed, though.
Antonio, it was very difficult for Sheridan to keep this secret. It was difficult for all of us.
You know, Antonio, I don't know if I'll ever be able to tell you how sorry I am that things happened the way that they did.
I'm sure you are sorry. And I'm sorry, too. Because our lives will never be the same.
Doctor, she's crazy. She really thinks that the baby is hers.
I'm not surprised under the circumstances. She just lost her own child in a very tragic and traumatic fashion.
I know, and we all feel horrible, but I'm afraid for my baby. You know, she could be dangerous.
Well, she could be hallucinating.
Okay, why don't you just get my baby back for me then?
Don't worry, we're not going to let her or the baby leave the hospital, but we have to be careful here. We don't want to do anything to excite her or upset her.
I'm afraid that she could hurt my baby.
Oh, I don't think you need to worry about that, Miss Wallace. Look how sweet she is with the baby. So loving and gentle, as if the baby were really hers.
Will you excuse us for a minute?
As if the baby is hers. You cannot deny a mother and her child. It's biology. Sheridan is bonded with this baby, and she will never give him up.
What you know about bonding, Mother, please?
You are on the Titanic here, Missy. You'd better start running for a lifeboat.
Shut up, okay? Or you're gonna be eating stewed prunes in the nursing home.
We've decided to bring in a psychiatric consult, so I'll be right back.
Okay. Great. Bring in the shrink. They're gonna find out that Sheridan is nuts. The sooner I go, the better. Sam, could you help me?
No. I'm not going to stand in the way of your leaving, but I won't help you either. I won't help you walk out on me and our family.
I'm very sorry, Sam.
Don't worry, Kay. I'm gonna take good care of your father. You won't believe how happy I can make him.
If this could happen to Grace and Sam, it could happen to anyone. I mean, it could definitely happen to us.
No, Charity. Okay, it's not gonna happen to us. We love each other too much.
Is that enough, though, Miguel? I mean, Grace and Sam sure loved each other, and they're not together. Sheridan and Luis, they shared a passionate love, and they're not together either. Something weird's going on here, Miguel. It's like no relationship is safe and harmony.
You've got that right, Charity. Now that I've got my mother away from my dad, I'm gonna get you out of Miguel's life. For good.
Gee, what is that I hear? Music?
Music? What are you talking about?
Dum dum da dum dum da dum da dum da dum.
Very funny.
Thought you'd enjoy hearing the sound of your own funeral, Missy. See, that baby is Sheridan's. She knows it, so you can try and make people think that she is nuts, but that ain't gonna work. She is not gonna let you monster, get your grubby hands on her baby.
Shut up.
Again, no.
Shut up. After that shrink comes in here and examines Sheridan, they're all gonna know she's nuts, and no one's gonna believe that that baby is hers. They all saw her baby go off that bridge into a watery grave.
Antonio, mijo, I know you've just been through a terrible shock. You know, I think you need to take some time to think about what you've heard, to see how you're going to deal with all of this.
I still can't believe this is even happening. That my own brother would go after my wife like that?
Look, I told you I didn't go after your wife, okay? Now, Sheridan and I were in love long before you two ever even met.
Yeah, you know what? You said that already.
Yeah.
But we are married. She is my wife, and according to the law and according to God, that's the way it is. Now, I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact that you don't care about that. What, you just think you're gonna up and take her away from me? Well, you know what? You're wrong.
Antonio, I'm not trying to change anything, all right? I just want to put everything back the way it was before this whole nightmare began.
Well, you're not just gonna come in here and take her. Because I'm not gonna give up.
Look, Antonio, I don't know what to tell you, okay? Sheridan loves me, okay? We've loved each other for a long time. Now, I don't know what you and Sheridan had together, but it doesn't change that.
Sheridan is confused. Look, I might be so stupid as I didn't know what was going on the whole time for these past few months. But the one thing I do know is that Sheridan loves me. And she is my wife.
Yeah, well, not for long, she's not. Sheridan wants to be with me.
Sharon, if anyone ever tried to come between us, that I would kill him. Now it's time I make good on that promise.
Miguel's gonna choose to be with me and Maria over you. I think it's gonna be sooner rather than later.